Hello everyone, welcome back to Arpita's Tech Corner. In this video, I'm going to explain you how you can explain your analytical project in an architectural point of view. For example, it could be possible that if you're a senior leader or a senior architect and you are going to apply for a job for solution architect role or data architect role, and you have to explain your project in an architectural point of view. It's not like just an analytical project you are explaining. You have to explain all the architectural point of view step by step. Okay, so I will show you how I normally used to explain my project in an architectural point of view. Okay, so let's go to the presentation area. Okay, first you need to provide the project name. So in the project name area, don't try to put a big project name. Okay, just provide some, okay, this is some data analysis like retail data analysis project or the simple project name. In the project description section, I put a single line, not too many sentences or not too many words. So put it in the first slide, just a short description. Okay, this project is for some domain, or you are trying to achieve some domain related, some business information from this project. Just one sentences will be enough. Maybe it's not the full sentences, but full sentence, just highlights of the keywords. Okay. In the abstract section, you will provide the project objective and purpose. So in the previous slide, you observed that I have given a project description just in one line, but in this slide, the abstract section, you will provide some objective and what exactly you are going to achieve from this project and what is the benefit of this project. So don't try to put so many sentences, just try to highlight the main words, okay, the main purpose and the keywords, just a bullet point. Don't try to put a huge sentences. Now in the presentation, in the interview, you are going through all the sentences. No, it's not like that. Just highlights the bullet points. Now when you are explaining the slide, then you can explain in some sentence and some wordings. Okay, here is the project journey. So before going to explain the detail about the project, try to put a project journey, like just give a highlight. Is, in a movie, we're watching the trailer first, then we are going to watch the movie. If you see in the Netflix or any other any other app, you have seen that one. So here my purpose is to provide some trailer, like what exactly I'm going to explain about this project. Just explain the project journey. So the first is the discovery area, where you are understanding the current landscape, business goal, and all those things. Then you have the data preparation area, like where you are getting the data from where and you are processing the data and all those stuff. Then you have the design consideration, like the data model, what you have designed. So those type of design related information. And then the build the model, where you are creating the model, reports, dashboards, and the security implementation and all those stuff. Then finally you have the test and validation section. Then you have the deployment, like you are deploying to the production environment. And then the monitoring section, like after the production deployment, you are doing some production support, right? Like obviously then and there it will not go to the production support team. So you are doing some production monitoring and all the stuff. Then the user support, like if you are handling some user query, like after production support, user will come to you and they will try to learn the application. So obviously you are providing some user support. So how you are doing the user support, like different type of user manual you are creating, conducting the user training, all those stuff. Finally, the stakeholder management. Stakeholder management is like you are regularly interacting with the stakeholder management. This is very important part for any architect level of role. Okay, you are interacting with the stakeholder, okay, different type of stakeholder, and try to collaborate with them, interacting with the business user. You try to focus on the getting more business requirements so that you can enhance your application. And finally, the enhancement. Now, during the collaboration time, stakeholder management, you are getting some idea. Now you are trying to prepare the future enhancement purpose, like what all the things you can explore in your product. So you got one product, so that's why the release are coming. For each product you are going for upgradation, release 2, release 3, release 4. Then you can also, it could be possible you are changing the upgrading to a latest software, all those stuff. So the enhancement section is very important for you as an architect role. Now, when you will go to the detailed explanation, then you have to go all the steps one by one, like what you have done in the discovery. Try to put some wordings, a little bit of wordings in all the boxes, not too many things. During explanation, you need to explain in detail. So data preparation, what you have done, design consideration, build model, like in the build model you did some reports, data model. So I believe in the design consideration you can put some diagram, test and validation, what all the testing methodology you have used there. Then the deployment, how you have applied the deployment strategy. Then the monitoring, during the monitoring section, what all the steps you have followed. Then the user support, for your user support, what all the things you have followed. Stakeholder management, enhancement section, and everything. So when you complete the whole, finally the deployment product, just try to put a complete architectural point of view, end to end journey. And in the enhancement section, like you can provide some enhancement architectural point of view. For example, if you change the software, the in between, for example, earlier you have some on premises database and you have moved to some cloud structure. So try to put some architectural point of view, how it has been changed, where it has been changed, identify those pictorial representation. Don't try to put too many words, always try to provide some pictorial representation. Okay, so here are some tips. First, as I mentioned, don't use too many words or sentences. Try to explain in your communication skills. So at that time they will judge you like how you can communicate, whether are you really competent for this architectural role or the senior role or not. Then try to use some keywords, make it bold. Okay, try to use pictorial representation. As I mentioned, don't try to put so many animation. That is really during the presentation, when the too many animations are coming, then it's very difficult to follow what I understood from my experience. Okay, so make it a clear pictorial representation, step 1, step 2, step 3, like this. Okay, so during your explanation, don't deviate from the main points. For example, in your slides, you are trying to focus on some points and you are deviating for that. Like you are trying to explain some, provide some unnecessary examples. Don't try to do that. Just using the white background with light minimalistic template. Okay, because it will focus, it will help you to concentrate on the points, and whoever you are representing, most of the time we are representing to in a virtual call, so it will be easy to explain, they can follow that one. Okay, so I hope from this video you got some idea how you can explain your project, your analytical project, in a proper architectural point of view. If you like this video, please share with your friend and your colleague, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.